early. Remember, guys, right now we're doing noon. Remember, my schedule changes. My work schedule changes on the 22nd. So this show might end up being earlier. It depends. If I can get my sleep schedule right, if I can get my sleep schedule right by the 22nd, then we'll continue to do the early shows. But I'm telling you, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me getting up at 9 right now. Imagine I got to get up earlier. I got to get up earlier for a 10 o'clock show. Woo. Woo. Yeah, that's going to be tough. But we're going to try it nonetheless. Anyway, so the first things first is last night we did a show on New Black Street, okay? We did a show, me, of course, Kata, and Toasty. Shout out to Toasty, because Toasty is a good, third host we got. So we did that show. So the first thing to know is to go subscribe to New Black Street, okay? Why's my caps lock on? Oh my God, come on, give me it. Okay, here we go. All right, so make sure y'all go, of course, as always, go subscribe to New Black Street. We're currently at 784 subs. I wonder if we can get it. Nah, we probably ain't gonna hit 1,000 before the end of the month. but we continuously growing over there. So we're gonna continue to do our thing. But if you're not subbed over there, make sure that you are subbed. Shout out to Benjamin with the test super chat. Shouts out to him. I noticed he super chatted, but then the goal didn't move. Oh, you know what? I think the goal is set to like $5. Like only $5 super chats count. That might have been a blunder on my part, because it said something about 5. I didn't know what it meant. Sorry about that. But yeah, but shouts out to you. Either way, we accept all super chats. We not like Kato old begging ass. Oops. Yeah, we not like Kato begging ass, my nigga.
My nigga.
We grateful for all super chats. Additionally, guys, I forgot to bring this up yesterday. So we have hit 15,000 subscribers. And we hit 15,000 before January 1st. So you know what that means, right? That means I have lost the bet. Okay. I have lost the bet. It means that we have to play Dustborn in full-blown clown fit. Not only did we hit the goal, well, I mean, we're already at 15-1. So, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so now that we're at 15,000 subscribers, we will be forced to play Dustborn in clown fit. Wait, what's going on with my audio? Hold on, let me make sure my audio is correct, because this thing be tripping. No, my audio is not correct. There we go. Can y'all hear me now? Mic check, griff check. All right, there we go. So make sure y'all check out the Squabble shop. Of course, we got the Griff Wars in there, the OG Squabble stuff. We also got our Merry Griffmas wear up in here. You can get that thing in all sorts of flavors and colors now. So get your grift on. And yeah. All right. Oh, okay. They go to Benjamin with the test 2. This is a bit greener than teal, though. Aquamarine. I agree. But that one worked. So yeah. So let's get into it. So what we're gonna start at. All right. So let's go ahead and start at the top of the hour with our primary story, our primary grift. Where you at? So your boy Asmongold set the internet on fire. Okay. My guy set the internet on fire with one simple tweet. One simple tweet he did. And here it is. Maybe it's just me, but I feel the market for masculine, non-conventional, attractive women leads in games isn't as big as the video game industry thinks it is. Not. It's not. You would think this would be common sense. Just look at the sales. Look at the backlash. It's common sense. Why do we even have to have a discussion about this? It makes no sense. People don't, and it's not just about women. People don't like seeing ugly characters. When was the last action? I mean, like not in certain, like in a comedy, yes. Maybe in a romantic comedy. But when was the last time you seen an action movie led by some Danny DeVito looking motherfucker? Okay. It's just not, it's not feasible. It's not economically attractive. Nobody wants to see these things. Why is that controversial to say? Let's get into some of these comments. There's our girl Savvy. She's still curving New Blackstreet, but it's all good. It's all good. They're free to make whatever they want, but we aren't obligated to buy. Man. We got to get Savvy on New Blackstreet. We have got to get Savvy on New Blackstreet. Okay? Got to. Because she be speaking facts. But we ain't got enough subs on New Blackstreet to get Savvy. You know what I'm saying? I talked to her. Savvy said, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy. That's what she told us. So it's up to y'all to make her unbusy. If you want to see Savvy on New Blackstreet, you got to help us get the subs up. You want bigger and better guests? We got to be able to go to these guests and show not only do we got to get the subs up, but we got to get more people in the chat on New Blackstreet. We got to be able to go to these folks and say, look at our audience. We lit. We lit. Otherwise, they looking at, look at these two monkeys on stream with only 100 people in their chat. I'm just playing. But anyway, she continues. I just wish more of these game studios would just turn into animation studios. They clearly want to make cinematic experiences, which I'm actually dying to see more of. 3D animation takes less time than a game, but still uses all the creativity the team has. I've always wondered why Square didn't keep pumping out things like Advent Children, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I don't know about the rest of that. I don't know about the rest of it. Oh, we got super chats rolling in. Hold on.
My nigga.
Mr. What's his name says, we live in a reality. You can choose what is real to you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
No, you cannot. Shout out to Mrs. Are y'all seeing that fucking super chat? No, nigga, I'm taking a picture of this. Hypno gonna explain this. Hypno is going to explain this. Hypno is going to explain this. I'm putting that in the group. Mrs. Gorlock dash Hypno. Hypno. You're going to have to explain this, sir. You're going to have to explain this. What in tarnation? Anyway, yeah, we're going to speed past that one. Motherfucker said, as attractive as me, as Poppy Hypno. Hold on, I got the perfect reaction. Oh God. Oh, oh. Anyway, Grumpy Rat says, "Wife and I are both $5 super chat. I'm tripping. Let me get you. Let me get you your recognition.
My nigga.
My bad. I was too busy laughing at that dang on. Wife and I are both gamers, and she hates the way they're making all the women ugly as fuck. Man, I mean, everybody hates it, but the thing is, they don't care what anybody else thinks other than what they think. They live in this San Francisco bubble that makes them believe that everybody thinks like them, and it really doesn't. It really actually doesn't. All right. Miss Gorlock says, "You jealous?" Hey man, hey, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Hey, shut up to shout out to you and Hypno. I need to get the wedding bell sound. So shout out to you and Hypno. Anyway, let me get back to the grift. But yeah, though. So, but what I'm more interested in, I'm less interested in the comments and more interested in the quote tweets. Let me see if let's look at these quote tweets. Watch these quote tweets. Look, they own his ass. They own him. Your stank ass should never open your mouth when it comes to conversations about attractiveness. It's funny to me how women fail to understand that we don't like attractiveness isn't everything to attract a woman. Like come on now. I'm trying to find. Oh, remember our clown? Well, we might as well bring this up now. 8-bit closed clown. Let's go ahead and play this. Listen to this.
Hey, remember when we called the anti-woke people racist and bigots and misogynists, etc.? And they said, no, we don't mind y'all being in games. As long as it doesn't ruin the story, as long as the game is still good. And then the people in the quote-unquote middle, the neutral party, said, yeah, I like good games too. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe them. There's brand new games that aren't even out yet, and they're crying. Because
You just can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You cannot make this stuff up. There's brand new games that are not even out yet, and they're crying. Nigga, get your family friendly. Okay? Family friendly. If you don't get your musty ass up, family friendly. Family friendly. There's brand new games and they're crying. They're not even out yet. As a wise man once said, when you see one roach in your apartment or your house, there's 30 more in the wall. And if there's 30 more in the wall, there's probably 300 more in the wall. That wise man was me. that wise man was me. Can I get a griff? It absolutely wasn't Hypno at all. Yeah, can I get a griff? Nigga, why do they act like when somebody reveals a game, nobody has opinions? Like, what is wrong with these people? Why do you niggas love pretending like when somebody reveals a brand new game, we supposed to be like, oh, okay, and be quiet? Even when you like a video game, oh, that game looks amazing. What if every time a new trailer or a new game was revealed and you said, man, that looks good, and somebody walked up to you and say, how, bitch, it was a somatic? Damn it. Family friendly. Y'all didn't hear that. We're going to blurt that out. How? What if every time a new game came out, a new game was revealed, maybe it was a remake of something you love from your childhood, and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait. Somebody walked up to you and said, nigga, why are you excited? It's just a somatic. You can have opinions on a game before it comes out. What we see does not look good. They're crying. No, the only nigga that's crying is you, nigga. This nigga holding up a freaking Concord CD. Like, what that's supposed to mean? This nigga got his mic attached to the disc. To the disc. What's going on? We got Hypno in the chat. When a new game comes out, we're allowed to have opinions, nigga. And our opinion, based on what we see, that's the whole reason they put out the That's the whole reason they put out the reveal in the first place, is to drive conversation. The aim, okay, is to build hype for the game. It's to build hype for the game. Sometimes you reveal a game and it does the exact opposite. It does the exact opposite. We got another super chat in the, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Mrs. Gorlock Hypno says, Poppy Hypno is in the chat. Hypno? BBL Hypno in the building. BBL Hypno, you gotta explain that one. Why is Gorlock the Destroyer in here calling you Poppy, man? What's going on? I talking about that's my girl. You know, that's so far. No, it's not. No, the hell it's not. Anyway, but yeah, no, that's the entire reason of revealing a game in a cinematic trailer like that is to build hype for the game and drive conversation. Sometimes the exact opposite happens. When you reveal a game, it doesn't look good, and now it's the center of negativity, nigga. So what do you mean crying?
Because they feel the main character didn't pander to them. That is what this is about. They don't care about good games. They want to be the center of attention. But that's them. It's the people in the quote-unquote middle.
They don't care about good games, SpongeBob. They just want to be the center of attention. Were we the center of attention in Black Myth Wukong, nigga? It was a game about a fucking monkey. Family friendly. Family friendly. A game about a monkey. Were we the center of attention then? What about Space Marine makes me the center of attention? Stellar Blade. Hades. What are you talking about? It didn't pander to us. We're the freaking customers. What are you talking about? Your product has to pander to your customers, does it not? The entire argument of this entire ordeal is that you're pandering to the wrong people. That you're pandering to niggas that don't buy games. Am I tripping? It doesn't pander to them. Buy the game, bitch. You're holding the CD of a game that you and the rest of the niggas did not fucking buy. Now, I granted he's holding the CD. Yes, he bought the game, obviously. But the rest of your friends did not. Otherwise, Concord would still be online to this day. To this day. Where is it? To this day. To this day. Like, what in the hell is wrong with this nigga? Oh, because it didn't pander to them, nigga.
That believe their bullshit is what kills me. Their new argument.
Hold on, let me bring it back.
Quote unquote middle that believe them. It's center of attention. But that's them. It's the people in the quote unquote middle that believe their bullshit is what kills me. Their new argument is, I can't relate to this character. I have literally never related to a video game character my entire life.
You hear this nigga? You hear this nigga? This nigga's talking about relatability to the main character of the video game when it's the people on his side who keep inserting themselves into the game. You are a hypocrite. If relatability doesn't matter, which I agree, nigga. When I was playing Prototype, I can't fucking, what's the nigga name? What was his name? Alex Archer or some shit like that in Prototype. I can't relate to that nigga at all. When I was playing Max Payne, do you think I can relate to Max Payne, nigga? No. Nigga, I can't even relate to CJ. Outside of skin color, CJ. I can't, Alex Mercer, that's his name. I said that, didn't I? Yeah, Alex Mercer. I can't relate to Alex Mercer at all. What about the Prince of Persia, nigga? I can't relate to that nigga at all. So I agree. So why do the weirdos on your side continuously insert themselves into the freaking game? Why? Cole McGrath, thank you. Shouts out to you. Do you think I can relate to Jack and Dexter, nigga? No, I can't. I cannot relate to Jack and Dexter. I can't. Ooh. We fixed single mom. Shout out to that boy James Opp. He's been a member for 7 months. Man, let's go. Why didn't I play? But I agree. I can't relate to these characters. And I don't have to relate to them to be able to play as them. You think I can relate to Jin Sakai? Jin Sakai went the entire game. Think about it. I played Ghost of Tsushima for 200 hours plus on PC. Jin Sakai went through the entire game and didn't even sniff cheeks at all. And you think I can relate to him? He didn't even try. He didn't even try to get any cheeks. Every woman he came in contact with, he damn near went to blows with. No cheeks. You think I can relate to that? No, I can't. I can't. That nigga was in the snow freezing his ass off. He didn't think maybe I should warm up next to a woman or, go and spend the night. Like it was one chick that was beefing with Sensei who he had a chance to spend the night with. So you ain't want to beat the cheeks before you killed her real quick? Nope. Jin Sakai was like, nah, I'm focused on these Mongols. I can't relate to that. I can't relate to that. So I agree. So why does your side keep trying to insert themselves into the game? Betty can't answer that. Let's continue.
Maybe certain aspects of a character, certain
Oh, my bad. James Opp says, why can't this motherfucker open his eyes? It looks like a effing stoner. I don't know. Shout out to Soul Milk in the chat. Stomac, I'm sorry.
Situations, maybe. But as a character as a whole, video game character my entire life. Maybe certain aspects of a character, certain dialogue choices or situations, maybe. But as a character as a whole, never. And most of you haven't either. When you were in high school, middle school, or whatever, playing these games where your biggest problem was whether or not you was getting a good grade in math, you couldn't relate to these characters. And are they saying they could relate to attractive women characters? It doesn't make sense, but it's not supposed to. They are telling you they want to be pandered to. They're saying they want to be the center of attention, and they can't enjoy anything with the thought that they may not have been the center of attention. This is not about whether or not a game is good or not. This is not about the gameplay. This is not about the dialogue. They're saying pander to us or we are upset. And to that, I say, as long as the game is good, get over it and tap in for more video game discussions.
These niggas are either beyond fucking stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, family friendly. Family friendly. These people are either beyond stupid or they're intentionally doing this. Because remember, this guy's posting this stuff on TikTok. It just happens to come to Twitter. He's more than likely just pandering to his TikTok audience. So there's that to consider. But for them to first of all, in what way does Metroid Prime pander to gamers? Because I'm assuming he's talking about the bigots and the racists and the Nazis. In what way does Perfect Dark pander to gamers? What about Bayonetta? Explain these things to me. What about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas panders to gamers? Now, I've continuously said, I've said since the moment I started my channel, good content does not care about your politics. Okay? It doesn't care about your politics. A good game is going to be a good game. If Avowed comes out and it's a really good game, guess what? Nothing's going to matter. I've watched, even in my own space, of I guess you can call anti-woke or rage baiters, rage tubers or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I said rage bait on accident. Go ahead and clip that. I already know what I already know. I already know what y'all gonna do. I've even seen where content creators have roasted a movie or a game up until it came out. It was a hit, and everybody went quiet. It was nothing else to say. It was shit. It shut us up. It shut us up. We couldn't say nothing. It was good. Prime example of this, Barbie. Barbie. The Barbie movie got roasted all the way up until release. And that bitch made a billy. A billy. Every content creator on my side of the internet was like, a billy? Yeah. It made a billy. Couldn't say nothing else, bro. Hey. Big ups to Barbie. Shouts out to all the women who went and saw Barbie. Now we got to eat our own lunch, right? Now we got to figure out why we was wrong. Oh, we see. You see all the pink? Right? You see all the pink? You see the attire that the ladies in the movie was wearing? You see the movie starring Margot Robbie, beautiful woman, playing as Barbie. You see Ryan Gosling playing as Ken. Women like attractive men. Oh, so women are paid to come see this. Ain't that something? And that's what we wound up analyzing. Can't roast it no more. So guess what? When Barbie 2 comes around, if they do decide to make a Barbie 2, guess who's going to be quiet? Us. I can't be wrong twice. Nope. They can come out and they can say, Barbie will be starring a tranny. And I'm going to still be quiet. I have to see it lose money before I can say something about it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But yeah, so the meltdown over this tweet. I mean, look at all these quote tweets. Are men actually complaining about a character that was modeled after her? Sweetheart, have you seen the video game character? Look at her. This girl actually looks decent. Really? Really? Yeah, all right. We got another $5 super chat. Shout out to Chaos Forever in the building. What's going on, my guy? Let me hit you. Let me get you right. Let me get you right.
My nigga.
My nigga. Says all them people in marketing gaming industry should go back to college because they failed. No, they absolutely should not go back to college. They absolutely should not go back to college. Because that's where they got indoctrinated at. Hypnotic is in the chat. He says, I don't remember anyone saying Barbie was going to fail. I know I didn't. Nostalgia carried that movie. I just didn't think it would hit a billy that I remember saying. I think I said 800 million. I said it was going to fail, okay? Can I not project in peace? I said it was going to fail. I'm trying to project that onto you, and you're rejecting it. I don't like that. But yeah, though. I don't know. I don't know what angle you were trying to hit. Look at this, okay? Look at this. Now look at this. Look at this. Now look at this. Come on. I'm pretty sure in real life, if she shaved, I mean, look at that. It's a cute girl. Not right here, though. Not right here, though. Not at all. Okay? Not at all. It's just it's just not hitting. I imagine in real life, if she shaved her head completely off and walked around looking like what she do in that trailer, she'd look pretty weird. I know she shaves her head in real life, but I don't remember it. No, you know what? There is a picture of her. Hold on. What's her name? Tati Gabrielle. See, this doesn't look bad, but where's the? But even here, oh, no. But even here, like, I don't like the shaved head, but she looks cute right here. You can't argue that she looks cute right here. And this ain't even the worst she looks in the trailer. Really? Look at this. Now, it's enough of that. Let's go on, because I believe Asmongold. Where is it? Now, we are not about to watch this whole video, but
Hi guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be talking about some drama. We're going to be discussing the new games that got announced at the Game Awards, and I watched the show. I thought it was great. I had a good time, but a lot of people didn't. And guess what? It's for the two main games that got announced there, The Witcher 4 and also Intergalactic. Now, both of these games, I think, had a lot of discourse surrounding them, and we're going to talk about that discourse. And we're also going to talk about what that discourse implies with people that have become increasingly against.
Hey, yo, Asmongold, I thought you just cleaned your house, bro. What the hell?
And at war with reality. And this, every single time that reality hits them in the face, there are a lot of Twitter threads about it because people are not happy. And guess what? If you spend all day on the internet, you usually have a distorted view of what the world looks like. And even to a certain extent, I'm sure so do I, but it seems like these people are even worse than I am. So anyway, let's go ahead and, at the beginning, I want to talk about one thing before we get into either of the games, actually. Let's talk about subjective opinions. So anybody can not like or like a video game for whatever reason that they want. They don't have to justify this. They don't have to explain it. They don't have to debate it or argue it with anybody else. So if you do or you don't like any video game, you should never feel like you're obligated to defend that opinion or not, because it is your own subjective opinion and you have every right to it and nobody can take that away from you.
I disagree. I vehemently, I absolutely disagree. If you're gonna make your opinion public, You have to defend it. Damn that. Especially if you have a platform. Especially if you have 1,000 followers on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and you out here throwing out opinions, you need to defend it, period. What's going on, Zaveri? How you doing? Person in the chat. I see you, Sebrew, Martiano. I see you, DJ Energy. I'm sorry, what?
You what?
Let's keep going.
So I just want to make that very clear because there have been so many people talking about how, oh, well, this person shouldn't be.
No, Hypno, I won't. I refuse. I refuse. I screwed it up one time. I'm not going to do it again.
You shouldn't care about this. Well, guess what? Some people do. Too fucking bad. Anyway, let's talk about The Witcher 4. Now, The Witcher 4, with Witcher 3, one of the best-selling games in the last 10 years, had a male protagonist. The new game has a female protagonist. If you understand the story, which at least I kind of do, I understand at least enough of it to see why the new female protagonist is the one carrying on the story. Now, this, however, has caught a lot of people off guard, and it's frustrated a lot of people because I think that there has been a growing trend that people are observing of genres and different IPs that have had a male lead that's being replaced by a female lead. And
I agree with that. Now, from what I understand, it absolutely, story-wise, it makes absolute sense that Siri is taking the story forward. If it was not for all of this woke stuff happening in the last few years, this would be a nothing burger because everybody already expected this, or for the most part expected this. It's the fact that every other game wants to do this so bad. And now The Witcher 4 is getting blowback for it, and I don't agree with it.
I think also, this is, again, it goes into my first point about people being at war with reality. Because I've got to tell you guys, gender is a massive barrier with relatability. It just is. And it doesn't mean that's the case with everybody. I'm sure there's going to be people that, can't understand abstract ideas, so they have to comment and say, that's not what I think. Well, that's nice. But I think that in a general sense it is. I think gender is a massive barrier to relatability. So if you take a character that people relate to and they can see themselves in, and you change its gender, you do fuck with a lot of people's vision of the game and of the story. I think that's just how it is. And you can disagree with that, but that doesn't mean that it's going to go away. I think it is very, very, very much the truth.
Hold on really quick. Hypnotic says that's not true. It will 100% still be a big burger. She's not a Witcher. Let me tell y'all right now, I'm not finna argue with no actual Witcher lore people. Absolutely not. Whatever they say goes. If they say Ciri was originally a man and I don't know, I'm not gonna argue with it. Okay. I got to go back and do the research myself and see what actually happened before I can argue with anybody. I'm damn sure not going to argue with Hypno about it. If he say it would have been a issue, then delete everything I just said. It never happened.
And so a lot of people are unhappy about this. And they also thought that Ciri is uglier, because if you compare her model in-game for The Witcher 3, and then you look at The Witcher 4, she does look a bit older, and it's a CGI trailer, so there's a lot more detail put into it. It looks more realistic. Now, my personal opinion, I have actually personally dated a Polish girl with a big nose. So I think that she's fine. But
I've never dated a Polish girl. I might need to put that on the to-do list. I've never dated a Polish girl. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't get with y'all on the whole. Now, does she look objectively less attractive than she did when she was younger? Yeah. I look like yeah. There was no Botox back then, guys. No makeup, right? Let's just keep it a P, right? But she's not unattractive, bro. Y'all are smoking that crack. Y'all are doing more booger sugar than me.
That doesn't necessarily mean that everybody else does. If you think she's ugly, you don't want to play the game because of that, that's fine, that's whatever. I personally don't think so, and I think that CD Projekt Red has earned a degree of my trust with how well they've handled Cyberpunk, and also The Witcher 3, that I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to really, really hope that the game is in fact actually good. So, we'll have to wait until we see her in-game model, and we see a little bit more of the story, before I go ahead and start complaining and crying about this all too much. So, there's that. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the growing issue with a lot of games that are adding characters that are unattractive unattractive, unappealing, and unlikable. And oftentimes it's all three, unfortunately, but many times it's in fact just one. And so what's happened is that I think that a lot of studios have fallen prey to this idea that players and people want to have realistic characters. I don't actually think that this is true. I think that this is a media narrative that's created by journalists and it's created by people that write about video games, talk about them. But the truth is that I think most people, they actually do care about what a character looks like to an extent. And
Dude, as I've said multiple times before, easy on the eyes and sex sales have been phrases that have been tossed around the entertainment space for a millennia. You just can't get people to care about characters that's hard for them to look at. I'm sorry. Now, if it's a comedy, that makes sense because people understand they're supposed to laugh at you. So yes, Danny DeVito and Jack Black works in comedies. You cannot put Danny DeVito or Jack Black in a Superman costume and say, go save the world, because people are going to laugh. A lot of women would rather stay in that burning building and wait for Spider-Man to swing by before they let a fat ass Superman swing by and save them. You know what, nigga, I'll stay in the burning building a little bit longer. Call Peter Parker. I'm just saying. Hypnotic says women cannot survive the trial of grasses. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's talking to Martiano. Okay. Adults also can't survive, hence why they did it to young boys. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I agree with all of that. Yeah, we went over that.
The people that don't care are irrelevant anyway, because let's go ahead and use a little bit of logic. So why would you ever put a ugly character in a video game? Well, I think that this serves no one. I don't think it serves anybody, because for all the people that don't care whether the character looks good or not, well then those people are going to play or not play the game anyway, and the reasoning for that is going to be completely independent of the character's appearance. And for the people that are going to play a game or do care about a character's appearance, and they use that as a criteria of whether they like the character or not, and by the way, a lot of people say that people don't do this. If people didn't do this, microtransaction cosmetics would not be making billions of dollars, okay?
Oh, like shit. Oh, shit. Did you hear what he just said? Let me run that back for y'all who didn't catch it.
Character looks like to an extent, and the people that don't care are irrelevant anyway, because let's go ahead and use a little bit of logic. So why would you ever put a ugly character in a video game? Well, I think that this serves no one. I don't think it serves anybody, because for all the people that don't care whether the character looks good or not, well then those people are going to play or not play the game anyway, and the reasoning for that is going to be completely independent of the character's appearance. And for the people that are going to play a game or do care about a character's appearance, and they use that as a criteria of whether they like the character or not, and by the way, a lot of people say that people don't do this. If people didn't do this, microtransaction cosmetics would not be making billions of dollars, okay?
Did you hear what he just said? He just said, if people didn't care about the way that their character looked in video games, they wouldn't buy microtransactions. You cannot make this stuff up. Genius. I didn't even think about that. I'm trying to think, what was the last game I played where I didn't want to alter my character's appearance? I'm trying to think of what I played. Even in Black Myth Wukong. What is happening in the chat? Is there beef in the chat right now? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that for right now. I don't even think Hypno is aware. What in the hell is? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that for right now. That shit just threw me off. Okay, so what was the last game I played where I didn't care about my character's appearance. Even in Black Myth Wukong, you get like different armors and stuff. And I gotta be honest with you, like some of the armors be giving me bonuses and stuff, but I don't even be caring because I'm like, I want to look better. Pause. Yeah. Strange behavior. But yeah, though. In Marvel Rivals, I bought skins. I'm sorry, as I've said before, I gotta admit, I'm that gamer. I'm the gamer that y'all have to blame. I'm sorry. I apologize to the entire gaming community. I'm the one buying the microtransactions. I'm sorry. Not the pay to win. Definitely not the pay to win. But I'm the one paying for $20 skins. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If my bank, I've been banking with Navy Federal since I was in high school. If Navy Federal came to me and added up every single charge I've ever made on a video game microtransaction, I'd probably be hurt. I'd be hurt. Especially on skins. That's why I had to stop playing Fortnite. I stopped playing Fortnite because one, my homeboy had me checking the shop every day. And this nigga, like, that nigga's worse than me. That nigga got more Fortnite skins than you can imagine. I don't know what the hell going on in the chat. Let me just continue. But that's insane though. The people pay for skins, but they don't care about their appearance of their character. That's an insane. Somebody need to clip that.
Okay, like this is just such a completely stupid, delusional thing to say. They would not be able to sell all these cosmetics if people did not care about how they looked in video games. So that being said, and there's a million other examples I can use, like gotcha games, etc. But I think that let's just look at cosmetics as a meta thing, and then that immediately proves that people do care. Maybe you don't, but again, abstract sample. There are many people who do, and for the people who do care, I do think that having a character that is unappealing, unlikable, or just in general not something that people want to see, that's just unrelatable. I think that's another really component. Not necessarily what people don't want to see, but just in one way or another unrelatable. I think this serves literally zero purpose. And in fact, all it does is it serves to hurt the game. So let me explain why. Again, so you have all the people who are, they don't care about the way the character looks, they don't give a shit about it, they're going to play the game based off of the gameplay. Well, they've already made their decision, and the way the character looks, stated by them, is that they don't care. So then you only have the remaining people who do care about how a character looks. Now, do you think that more people care if a character is attractive or unattractive? Do you think that more people want a character inside of the group of people who care about the way a character looks? Are there more people inside of that group that want the character to be attractive or unattractive? Well,
so basically what he's saying is, if you have 500 people that were all going to buy your game, let's say, for instance, you make the lead character attractive. You got 500 people that were going to buy your game. 250 of them do not care about what the character looks like. They're going to play it regardless. 250 care about what the character looks like. You make the character attractive. Okay, cool. 500 people buy your game. Or you purposely make the character unattractive. Those 250 people were going to buy your game anyway. Now you got 250 people that's completely uninterested because they care about what their character looks like. Who won in that situation? Nobody. What? Guys, explain it to me. Explain it. What new audience, what new customers are you gaining from purposely making your characters look unattractive? You're not gaining anything. You're creating controversy for no reason. Don't hit me with that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Shit, Kim Kardashian has been the top bitch on the planet for almost 20 years. Everybody considers Kim Kardashian to be attractive. What are we talking about? Everybody considers Beyonce to be attractive. What are we talking about? Don't hit me with that BS. You gain nothing. Exactly, Zay. You gain nothing.
I'm just going to take the wild guess and think that they probably should think that the character should be hot. That's it. And
No, wait. The character doesn't need to be hot. Okay. You can get away. You can get away with a mid character. You can get away with the mid character. They don't have to be hot, right? Like not every female character needs to be like smoking hot. But don't hit us with this. You can make her mid, but let her keep her hair. Give her hair back. Why she gotta be bald? Hell, put it in braids. Hell, put it in braids. You know what? You know what this calls for, guys? There's some squabbling going on in the chat.
Teach your man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
Matter of fact, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Oh, no. That's the wrong one, too. Where is it? There you go.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
What in the world? What the hell is happening in the chat? On that note, guys, I think we've gotten the point across here. I would watch the whole video, but the video is literally 17 minutes. We'd be here for an hour, and I got some other grips I want to go over. Hypno, that's a... Boy, what is going on? All right, now. Jesus. All right, it's time to do some exposing. First of all, I need to pull that up. And then we're going to go to the DMs. I want to say shout out to Cassie for pulling this up. This was content gold for me. Where is it? There it is. Uh-oh. No. I didn't want to do that. Here we go. So y'all remember, those of you who are new to the channel, you don't know about this. Months ago, I had a run-in with hey yo, Person. Nah, Person, you ain't gotta Person, nah. You ain't gotta delete the messages. You ain't got to do that. Don't do that. Let them squabble. As long as ain't nobody like tossing out like. As long as ain't nobody tossing out like. Did you ban them? Hey yo, Person, no. Don't do that. Let them squabble. As long as ain't no wild terms of service shit being broken, we good. Let them squabble. Oh my God, he timed out Hypno. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm not mad at you for doing it. I understand exactly why you did it. But no, because I didn't. He says YouTube does that automatically. What the fuck is going on? Wow. Thank you. Martiano put it, he hit the nail on the head. He says aTraes is gonna be getting shit on later for it. Cause you timed out Hypno. Oh my Lord. I'm never gonna hear the end of that. I'm exactly Cryptic. You read my mind. I'm never gonna hear the end of that. I'm never gonna hear the end of that. Oh my God. Anyway, let's get back into it. So, okay, so months ago, earlier in the year, for those of you who are new to the channel, months and months and months ago, early in the Gamergate debacle, we had a little run-in with Broken Games HDR, okay? And he did what sissy ass niggas always do is he blocked me. The nigga blocked me, okay? Now, he's one of these kind of guys who is all aboard the woke train. He's with representation and trans rights and, you know, LGBTQ and all of that goofball stuff. But what do I tell y'all? It's always the freaking lefties who are the absolute positively most racist, most homophobic, most xenophobic. They just be hiding it. They just be hiding it. Bro, that was his alt. I thought he was untimed out. What a weirdo for real. What happened? He came back as his alt account? Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. We definitely gonna have to do something about that and not actually ban or time out my boy Hypno. But yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this fool blocked me. He couldn't take the heat. He didn't want the smoke. Well, we got some new information, guys. New info. First of all, I just want to put, just to show you what type of guy this person is. This is his tweet, okay? Oh, my bad. He says, I want the conversation about gaming to go back to us judging games on their own merits and the things that actually matter to push the medium forward. I miss those conversations and debate that were toxic, but also healthy and fun. I'm not down to let these frauds hijack it. That's what he said, okay? That's what he said. You can get a closer look. So, you know, you guys can know that's what he said. Watch this. Wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this, right? Watch this. Oh, what happened? Where did it go? Oh, here you go. Watch this. This is him. This is a leak from his own show.
Yo, so through playing Dragon Quest, I actually learned something else about myself, like
That you can read?
I actually am bothered by the personality of certain characters, right?
Go on.
This nigga Sylvando.
Yes. Oh my God. I cannot stand that nigga
Bro,
Sylvando.
I love him. He's so funny.
Yo, this nigga is a fruit cup, dog. Like,
Yes, it is. That
this-
was annoying.
It's so bad. I'm like, because we all like to talk like the political. I don't care if there's a gay character. No, actually, I don't. Like, because what's the name in The Last of Us was fruit.
You finna say something, get yourself in trouble, BG.
No, what's the
Keep it
name
real,
of The Last
BG.
of Us was fruit. This man Sylvando is literally so flamboyant. I wanted to off him, bro.
Whoa.
Yo, so through playing Dragon Quest, I actually learned something.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? You said, can I boost the sound? Let me see. Let me see if I can get you some of that
Else about
boost.
myself, like
That you can read?
Let me boost it up a little bit. Let me get it up there. So y'all can hear it. I'm gonna play it again. This is Broken Games HDR.
yo, so through playing Dragon Quest, I actually learned something else about myself, like
That you can read?
I actually am bothered by the personality of certain characters, right?
Go on.
This nigga Silvando. That's his
Yes. Oh my God. I
Hold
cannot-
on. Yeah, cause you tripping. You tripping. You are absolutely tripping. At first I thought it was funny. I thought y'all was just having a friendly back and forth. Then I started to realize this shit was kind of serious. Then my mod has to interfere. And we done timed out Hypno. He get timed out. Hypno hasn't said anything. Hypno hasn't said anything since he got timed out. And you come back still on the bullshit. I thought it was all a joke. Anyway, let's get back into it. Let me start that over. I'm sorry.
Yo, so through playing Dragon Quest, I actually learned something else about myself. Like,
That you can read.
I actually am bothered by the personality of certain characters, right?
Go on.
This nigga Silvando. That's his
Yes. Oh my God. I cannot stand that nigga
I
Savannah.
love
this
him.
nigga-
He's so funny.
Yo, this nigga is a fruit cup, dog. Like,
Yes, it is. That shit was
this-
annoying.
It's so bad. I'm like, because we all like to talk like the political. I don't care if there's a gay character. Actually, I don't. Like, because what's the name in The Last of Us was Fruity.
You feel say some get yourself in trouble, BG?
No, what's the
Keep it
name
real,
in The Last
BG.
of Us was Fruity. This man Silvando is literally so flamboyant. I wanted to off him, bro.
Whoa.
Yo, so
Did you hear what he said? He said the character in Dragon Quest II was so fruity and so flamboyant that he wanted to off him. That he wanted to off him. You're supposed to be so progressive, so inclusive, so tolerant, and you want to off gay people in video games? Why would you want to do that? Because you are a grifter. You are the plain definition of what a grifter is. You on here lying and pretending like you just sold for LGBTQ and trans rights and all this stuff. And then you saying stuff like this behind closed doors. And listen, I don't have a problem with you saying it. It sounds like something that I would say. Griff. Griff. Yeah, 5 minutes is too long. I don't know. How would you change that? How would you change that? I didn't even know anything about having mods until recently. Sonya had to tell me about that, and I made Persona mod. Persona had enough of it. He was like, "All right, both y'all ass out of here." Like, come on, you tripping? He said just more to add to my intro. I told him he never gonna let me live this down, bro. He never gonna let me live this down. But anyway, back to broken games. Look, he ain't got nothing to say. So BG is one of the grifters he hates. He can't use the word anymore. Facts. Can you please post a full conversation? I remember this episode. Remember when he said he won't play Psychonauts 2 because the character designs were ugly? BG is a closet homophobe. Exposed. I'm telling you. But these are the same people that are supposed to be so progressive. Whoa. DM's getting exposed. I just find it funny. That you niggas are always calling us grifters and all of this, man. We got 90 people in the chat. I think it's confirmed, nigga. I think it's confirmed. We're definitely continuing the early shows. But anyway, that's insane though. That's insane. I just want to point that out. Nigga blocked me for being a bigot and a grifter. Whole time this nigga's a bigot and a grifter. Jesus Christ. You just can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Shout out to Cassie. I appreciate you for bringing that to my attention. What else we got? Oh, let's get back on the galactic Let's go back and get back on that. Nah, he didn't just say that. He didn't just say that. Hey, she did say let's make an Oreo. Those were her words, not mine. Okay. I saw this, and this is absolutely abhorrent. Absolutely, positively abhorrent. Absolutely, all three of these trailers are getting ratioed, which brings an interesting question. And we're talking about intergalactic again. Let me find this tweet. Let me see if I can find this tweet. Legendary drops. Here we go. Uh-oh. This is the tweet that I wanted to bring up from Legendary Drops. So Paul Tassi posted up a screenshot on the 13th of the intergalactic trailer getting ratioed, right? And so Legendary Drops responds to it. Are there examples of massively disliked game trailers, but the game sold absurdly well? And I could not think of nothing. Can y'all think of something? Like maybe Call of Duty, because I remember like Call of Duty was getting a lot of backlash, but Call of Duty's gonna always sell well, right? Let's this doesn't tell me anything. Call of Duty Ghosts. Somebody said Madden. Okay. But those are games that are going to sell regardless. And somebody said, Zay said, I actually like COD Ghosts. I did too, which is crazy that that game got ratio like that. Like, remember Michael Myers running around the map? Did y'all ever see that? When niggas was playing as Michael Myers, that was some of the scariest shit ever. Niggas was... Prototype 2 got ratio? Let me see. It didn't get ratioed on IGN. It didn't get ratioed, man. Nah, even COD had positive ratio on trailers. Okay. So shit. There's no examples. Which tells us what, guys? Which tells us what? If it gets ratioed, it's not a good sign. I'm not saying it's going to flop. Who am I kidding? Yes, I am. Griff. Yeah, it's going to flop. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to tell you. I hate to be the one to get to be the bearer of bad news. He said, and Demion says only Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk didn't get ratio when the trailer dropped. Cyberpunk got ratio because when the game dropped, it didn't run well. The Last of Us 2 maybe can't check it right now. Let me see. The Last of Us 2 trailer. No, 4 years ago. They didn't get ratioed. We'll see. Maybe this one did. There it is. There it is. The Last of Us 2 official story trailer. Dislikes. They turned the comments off too. Oh my God. Okay, maybe The Last of Us 2. All right. All right. Who else? Diablo? What Diablo game got ratioed? Saints Row or Suicide Squad, maybe. Let's look. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League trailer. One year ago. It didn't get ratio, but it didn't sell well either, so that don't count. Trelly C with the $5 super chat. My nigga.
My nigga.
He goes, just hopped in the stream. Glad to see your hat is still on. We don't want the camera glitching out mysteriously. Oh yeah, I apologize for that yesterday, guys. What happened yesterday when the stream abruptly ended? What happened was I had a bunch of windows open, and I was trying to click on one thing and accidentally clicked on the other, and I hit the end stream button by accident. So yeah, sorry about that. So Suicide Squad didn't sell well, so that can't count. What else did y'all say? Diablo 3? Uh-oh. This was 11 years ago. Goddamn. Nope. Did not get ratioed. I mean, look at this one. That's a lot of likes for during that time, but nope, didn't get ratioed. I don't know, guys. We got one example, and that's The Last of Us 2. That's it. Just The Last of Us 2. I mean, that's interesting. We pretty much, if this trend keeps up, we're all but guaranteed that Intergalactic is going to flop. It's going to flop. No doubt about it. If the likes to dislike, and when you think about it, it's not just video games, it's movies too. Movies, what movie has been ratioed and did well at the box office? Metal Gear Solid 2. Nah, no way this got ratioed. And these trailers, this is not even from Konami, so yeah, these aren't going to count. Can't use those. The Last of Us 2 did sell less than the first one. I don't know. Let me see, because people are tired of the pandering. There's no example of that, but when you're Neil Druckmann drowning in yes men and toxic know-it-alls, these numbers don't even register. You convince yourself it's groundbreaking art until reality smacks you in the face. We'll see. Hogwarts, but Hogwarts Legacy never got ratioed though. It's no examples outside of the Last of Us. That's it. That's it. The game is gonna flop, man. That's terrible. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna. Oh no, we're not, because I wanted to check up on the Intergalactic trailer, what they look like now. From PlayStation. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Gonna drop mines on there. Lord have mercy. Asses are being taken.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Guys, 200,000 dislikes. Man, that game gonna flop. Let's look at Naughty Dogs. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna drop mines up in there. Remember, the comments are turned off. And then where's the IGN one at? I don't even see the IGN. Where's the IGN trailer? There it is. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's right. Boycott Activision. Griff. It's over. IGN already gave it a 10 out of 10. Can't wait for the remaster in 2 years and remake in 4 years. Look at this comment. That nigga said unknown 10. Unknown 10, Paul. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hold on. I can't breathe. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He almost made snot come out my nose over there. That motherfucker said unknown 10 bald. Yo. There's just not enough engagement on that comment for me. I guess maybe because I actually played the game, I actually had to suffer through playing that game, that resonates with me a lot. Boycott Activision says, wait, I want to know. Because the game Unknown 9 Awakened flopped. You know that game, the Sweet Baby Inc. game starring old girl who played as Yennefer in the Witcher 3 series. Yeah. The game is called Unknown 9 Awakened, and they're calling this Unknown 10 bald. Man. Whew. Lord have mercy. Okay, where we going? Where we got on the docket next? I believe we had some video reactions. What time is it? It's 1:21. We got enough time. We got more than enough time. Okay.
Falsely accused.
We got a video reaction. So this don't have anything to do with gaming. We got a video reaction though. Y'all remember a story about a young woman? I can't even remember the details. I just know I haven't seen this video, by the way, guys. But I remember this girl's face being, she was accusing men of rape. And it wound up being a lie. And everybody was calling for this young woman, there need to be charges. Well, I can't believe it. She may be facing charges. Shouts out to Nate the Lawyer. I really love Nate the Lawyer. If you're not subscribed to Nate the Lawyer and you want to be, you know, updated on all some of like the scandals and shenanigans going on in the world, Nate the Lawyer and Pink Book Lessons are people you should be watching. Let's get to this. This right here is insane.
Now, last year, 22-year-old Ellie Williams was jailed for 8.5 years after falsely claiming she'd been raped by multiple men and trafficked by an Asian grooming gang.
Welcome back. My next guest has spent the last few years in a living nightmare after being falsely accused of rape by a woman he barely knew. Jordan Trengrove was just 18 when he met Eleanor Williams on nights out in Cumbria.
This woman got 8 years in prison for falsely accusing men of doing horrible things to her. Let's talk about it. This is Eleanor Williams. She grew up in the UK and...
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that face? I didn't remember the name until he just said it. I remember her. I remember her. Man, that's the face of evil. You gotta watch yourself when you're dealing with these chicks, man.
She grew up in the UK, and according to court records, she had a, quote, difficult childhood, and she had some self-harm issues at a young age. Now, Eleanor didn't get along with her mom and stepdad, so she was able to move out at the age of 16 to her own apartment. Now, in 2017, Eleanor went to the police and claimed that a man she met at a party assaulted her. She pointed the man out to police, and he was arrested, questioned, but later on, he was released because Eleanor withdrew her support for the prosecution.
Right, so the lifts are on now and we're recording. So
Exclusive police footage shows Williams' deception began 3 years earlier when she said she'd been raped at a party. She withdrew her involvement, but a year and a half later, she makes a fresh allegation.
That new allegation was against a man named Jordan Trengrove. Now, he spent something like 70 days in jail based on this false allegation.
70 days in jail? Oh, nah, bro. Nah, bro. I'm gonna have to see about you when I get out. I'm gonna have to see about you. Let me fix my damn chain. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Make sure I'm presentable out here in these streets.
Allegation.
22-year-old Jordan Trengrove had the word spray painted on his house. He spent 73 days in prison whilst awaiting trial, sharing a cell with a convicted sex offender charged on the basis of Williams's false claims.
I didn't want to be alive. I said to my own mum, I'm going to come out of prison in a box because I can't do this. I've done nothing wrong and I'm being treated like I have. So what's the point in being here, you know what I mean? I was so scared that I was going to get so many years over my head that for something that I didn't do. And now I've just got to make a positive out of this and try and get some help out there for people who, like myself, have been to prison for something that they haven't done.
Now you think 2 allegations may be enough, but no, she goes on. She then makes another allegation against a local businessman, Mohammed Ramazan, and she says that he does horrible things to her. Check it out.
One man, Mohammed Ramazan, a local businessman in Barrow, of grooming her from the age of 12, of selling her, auctioning her off in a plot, the prosecution said, straight from that Liam Neeson movie Taken, that was all about, you know, trafficking and auctioning off young.
He ain't just say that.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
He said she got her story from a Liam Neeson movie. Dog, he ain't just say that. Yeah, boycott Activision. Yeah, he had to sleep next to a sex offender. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Let's keep going.
Women of making her work in a brothel.
That's right. She watched the movie Taken, stole the plot, and said this guy had done that to her. And we're not even halfway through all the allegations. She made more.
When police are called to her home,
You alright?
injured and seemingly intoxicated, she makes more claims of being trafficked. An investigation takes place, and this is the innocent young man she accuses. CCTV from that night shows the pair met by chance in Preston when he asks her for a lighter. It's Williams who pursues a conversation. She's then seen on camera in Barrow and Furness walking home with no visible injuries. But when police arrive at her flat 20 minutes later, this is what they find.
I'll help you. I'll help you. She'll get you an ambulance.
In court, a judge ruled these injuries were self-inflicted and that she was play acting.
Weed? Już great.
He also found there was no evidence that she was mentally unwell.
Now, I don't know if you guys can recognize the escalation. First, it was just, I'll tell the police and retract it. Then she tells the police the story, but they found it as false. Now she's actually faking injuries, making to really make it seem like these men did something to her. And again, the reason why she's not prosecuted at this point in time is because of the whole believe all women, and we don't want real victims to come forward, so we don't want
When, as a woman, and all the ladies in the chat, I need y'all to close y'all ears. Sorry. When, and you gotta put yourself in their shoes, right? If you're a woman and you can like get your way through the world falsely accusing people of stuff, and you know there's going to be no consequences, I mean, that's power, right? That's power. If you can get a man out of a high-ranking position by accusing him of doing something he didn't do, and you know there's going to be no consequences, what's the downside? My boss is getting on my nerve. He keeps telling me I'm late. He make more money than me, and it's pissing me off. I think he's incompetent. Hit him with a rape charge. Let me just get him in his room, close the door. Get him in his office, close the door. Be friendly. Come out of here. And I'm going to just go to HR. I'm going to go to the police and say, hey, man, that man touched me when we was in there with the door closed. There's no consequences. I once was dating a chick, and this is a chick who did cheat on me, by the way. And she was telling me all the signs before, like I was being a goofy. I was young. I was like 22, 23, okay? Which is why I feel bad for Travis Hunter, but whatever. She told me that her auntie taught her that even when she gets caught, keep denying. Never admit it. She told me that before I found out she was cheating. So I didn't get the hint. I feel like during that time she was trying to tell me, like, nigga, I'm cheating on you right now. The fuck? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. In my personal opinion. But when you're a woman and you can just blatantly say, this person did this to me and there's gonna be no consequences for lying, then of course you're gonna do stuff like this.
Punish the liars. But this emboldens her to continue to lie. Okay, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Ground News. Okay, this is Ground News. Now, I think it's important to think about the story. Ad says system is rigged. Ad says now, if you know nothing about this story, look at how the narrative on the left is being portrayed. Jordan Neely's dad says system is rigged. Absolve former Marine who killed a New York subway passenger by strangulation. So we have things like strangulation, unfair, the system is rigged. But what are they saying on the right? Or this one, Marine vet Daniel Petty cleared in death of violent homeless man. This is why I love Ground News. You really get to see the biases come out in the news media. On the left, they're holding that Jordan Neely was some type of angel, while on the right, Daniel Penny, he's a hero. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, Ground News is my go-to news.
Oh, this is still the ad. Well, I was confused. I'm like, what the fuck? How did we skip to talking about Jordan Neely? Okay, there we go. All right.
A complete overview of the way the news is trying to spin a story either from the right or the left-leaning sources. So go to ground.news/need to get that 50% off the Advantage plan and unlimited access to Ground News. Now, with renewed confidence, she came up with some more allegations. But this time, the allegations went mega viral.
And it began with this Facebook post.
I think this is the hardest post I'm ever going to write. I didn't want to share this because I'm scared of the judgment that will come with it. People need to be looking out for young girls and protecting them.
Alongside the graphic photos, Ellie Williams claimed she was being tortured and exploited at the hands of an Asian grooming gang.
Pictures of Ellie Williams, her young face and body covered in scars and bruises, were like a grenade thrown into the middle of this town. Barrow was torn in two, divided between the people who believed Ellie had been a victim of an Asian grooming gang and those who felt it was an elaborate racist lie. There were protests on the street, dark conspiracies online, a community profoundly damaged.
So let's step back for a second. Eleanor said that she essentially was kidnapped and being trafficked by some Asian gang. And during that time, they had her doing some wild, crazy stuff. But UK has a lot of surveillance. And police started investigating. You know what? I'll show you exactly what the police found.
Are resolved in the most dramatic way. At court, a raft of damning evidence showing Ellie Williams has made up the whole story. Here she is on CC.
Made up the whole story. Now, imagine being a part of that community and you believed her. You believed her. And now everybody who you beefing with now because they didn't believe her and you come out and you hear that she all made it up, they come out dancing on you. Dumbass. Idiot. Believe all women, huh? Yeah, how you feel now? You feel like a goofy? You gonna apologize? Nope. Okay, we're gonna continue to dance on you. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop.
CCTV footage calmly booking herself into a hotel in Blackpool, supposedly at the time she'd been trafficked there. Here she is buying snacks in a local shop. And here, perhaps the most extraordinary piece of evidence. Ellie buys a hammer which the jury are told she uses to inflict horrific injuries on herself.
Clearly see on this is an evolution. You've got an awful allegation in 2017, a much worse allegation in 2019, and then weeks later, boom, it properly snowballs into a massive, multi-handed, organised crime group.
Cumbria police say this is a totally unique case.
Now, Eleanor was arrested and prosecuted for her lies. Now, since her lies ranged over years and affected multiple men, the judge took very little pity on her. Now, I think it's important to note that most time, women who make these lies don't get investigated, get no jail time, and get absolutely nothing. But Eleanor got a shock.
Ellie Williams was convicted of 9 charges of perverting the course of justice and today sentenced to 8.5 years in jail.
There is no explanation for why the defendant would commit these offences.
Hold on. Come on, man. I understand it's the UK and, you know, I'm American and, you know, I don't understand y'all's customs and stuff like that. What the hell is on your head, man? That's gotta stop. Anyway, let me get back.
She has gone to extraordinary lengths to create false accusations, including causing herself significant injury.
A brief statement from Ellie herself was read out in court. "I'm not saying I'm guilty," she said, "but I know that I have done wrong on some of this, so I'm sorry." Outside the court, the question, would that be enough for the men Ellie Williams accused of and exploitation?
I feel no sense of triumph, only sadness. For the loss of the years, the impact on my family, here we are, and the true impact that this will have on true victims. That's the loss here.
So Eleanor Williams lied on multiple men. Think about 6 or 7 different men, making up allegations of torture and all of this other stuff. Now, the sad part about this story is that why did it take so many lies before police were able to lock this woman up? Just imagine if they would have arrested her after the first lie, right? When the one that she retracted. Then what if after the second lie? There were multiple times police could have stopped this and saved these innocent men from these accusations, but they didn't because they wanted to, quote, you know, believe all women and we want to help other victims. But in the sense, the police believing that they were helping other victims come forward by not holding this woman accountable did the reverse and actually created victims. And those victims happen to be the men that Eleanor Williams accused of.
But you know, we can't care about the men. Nobody cares about the men. You can't make this stuff up, man.
Crimes. Tell me what I'm in the comment section. Say, Nate, you got this one wrong. Eleanor Williams shouldn't be in.
Yeah, so I mean, that's Eleanor Williams. I remember that story like it was yesterday. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, what we got next? What we got left? By the way, shouts out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here and hitting the like button. I didn't even check where we at on the likes. We at 82 likes. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to y'all. All right, where we at? Gaming news left. The grift is getting light. The grift is getting light. I feel like I had a grift. Let's talk about some movie news. Yeah, let's talk about some movies. It's been a minute since we talked about some movie news. All right. So first when it comes to some movie stuff is the Nova series. How many of y'all are checked out of the MCU as a whole? Huh? How many of y'all are checked out of the Marvel series? I mean, the Marvel cinematic universe as a whole. If you would have asked me 3-4 years ago, aTraes, we're going to get a Nova series, boy, I would have been lit. I would have been excited. Nova? Nova? But now I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. It's Disney. It's Marvel. They're going to make them gay. They're going to turn them into a woman, aren't they? The Nova series is moving forward with Ed Bernero, Criminal Minds, as the showrunner. Okay. This person says, I'll believe it when I see it. Hold up. Hold up. The Nova series, okay. Nova is reportedly likely to be a limited series for Disney Plus. First look at Emma Corrin as Cassandra. Nova, that's not even the same thing. The Nova project is in the works at Marvel. That was in 2022. Sabir, okay. It is unknown if this series will be a series or a movie. A Nova project is reportedly in development at Marvel Studios. Kevin Feige reveals that the Nova series is in the works, focused on Richard Rider. I mean, movies take some time to make. Marvel Studios is rumored to have begun development on a Nova. Yeah, 2019 is crazy. Nigga, that's 5 years ago. Mike G says, I've been checked all the way out since Age of Ultron. Damn. Damn, that's what's up. You didn't even watch Infinity War? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see, what other? How many of y'all saw Megan? Did y'all see Megan? Did y'all see Megan? Well, guess what? We're getting Megan too. Let me tell you how I felt about Megan. I was actually surprised. Megan was actually a good film. And I'm going to tell you the flaw in it in a minute. But I thought the character, she was, I don't want to say scary, but she was definitely antagonizing. She kind of reminds you of your crazy ex or your crazy girlfriend. She was obsessive. She was psychotic. She was off the rails. And she was murderous. There was like a goofy scene that can take you out of it depending on who you are, but I thought it was funny. Person says, I saw the memes of her dancing. Yes, that was the part that was funny. Like if you're taking the movie overly serious, then it might take you out of it. But me personally, I thought it was hilarious. This is the scene that he's talking about. Hold up. This is the scene that he's talking about.
We don't have a doll. So if you could call me back today, that'll be great. Megan?
Oh, my bad. My bad. I got it on 1.25. Sorry.
Megan? What are you doing? Oh shit.
Hey yo. Hey yo, that shit had me dead, bro. That shit had me. But listen, do not let that scene. Don't let that scene ruin seeing a good movie. It was a good movie. My one gripe about the movie, though. Okay, is that they were obviously, and I don't know if it was because this show was made by a bunch of freaking women, but they were obviously scared to go there. You know how most slasher movies, oh yeah, we cutting off heads. You finna see blood and guts, pain and suffering. Yeah, they didn't want to do that with Megan. They didn't want to do that. So they were obviously scared. They didn't want to go there. For the sequel, if you're going to do a sequel, okay? If you're going to do a sequel, ladies, please take it there. I want to see pain, death, suffering, blood, guts. Okay? Agony. I want to see it all. All right? But shouts out to them. Shouts out to them. I do think that it deserves to get a second film. All right? What we got next? When it comes to movies, let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Who here has watched The Skeleton Crew? Nobody. Is there anybody here who has watched Star Wars Skeleton Crew? Man, I just know over there at Disney, y'all hate being alive.
I say over and over and over again, I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous
You hate being
pain.
alive.
I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me.
Star Wars Skeleton Crew flops again, fails to land on top 10 streaming viewership charts for second week. What was that rumor that we heard? Kathleen Kennedy is ready to retire, but she doesn't want to go out until she gets a win. Sweetheart. 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 I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Oh my God. Let's get the details. Let's get the details. Last week, when the new Star Wars show Skeleton Crew failed to chart on Illuminate's top 10 streaming originals viewership report, some chalked it up as a fluke. After all, it was only available for 3 days in the tracked week. Was the most common Disney Star Wars Defender excuse, but this week leaves no question in anyone's mind, save for the shilliest of Kathleen Kennedy Shields, who somehow managed to spin anything as a positive. Skeleton Crew is thus far a flop that has failed to chart in Illuminate's top 10 streaming originals for the second week in a row, this time with 3 episodes out. Now, here's my question. Why are we not using Nielsen? Huh? Why are we not using the Nielsen ratings? Who is Illuminate? I never heard of Illuminate. Let's check the Nielsen ratings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
God damn!
It ain't up here neither. Original. Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew. Nope. 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 Uh-oh.
God damn!
Oh, no. Let's go to television. No. That's television. We need to stay on streaming. Oh, no. Oh, no. How do you check previous weeks? That ain't good. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. Thank you, Sebrew. Because Nielsen is lagging behind. Okay. That shit say November 11th. Jesus Christ, nigga. That's a month ago. That's a month ago. All right now. Let me see. Any other noteworthy? I think that might be it for right now. I'm going to have to clear out my bookmarks. All right, guys. Piranha Pop says, you're still going, rock on. Yeah, we were still going. It wasn't like yesterday, when yesterday we accidentally ended it a little bit earlier than we wanted to. The only thing bad about like going really long is that you start to exhaust all your stories and then you got to leave something for the next day. So there's that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. That is going to be it. Let's see what y'all talking about in these comments, man. Let's see. Jazz Frenchie says, it's out. Yes. Skeleton Crew is out. Albatross is in the building. He says, Megan was cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was a good movie, in my opinion. But MRI Gamer doesn't agree. He said it was decent. I think decent is a I think that's fair. Let's see. Person says, aren't they still making a Ray movie? Let's hope not. James Opp says Nielsen will not show it for weeks. Yeah, I just found out the hard way. Martiano says, is Megan the one with the doll or the girl doll thing? Because I remember something like that making me jump hard. Yeah. I'm telling you, it was a good movie. It was definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie. Korean says didn't see it. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out, guys. Man, today was a really successful show. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon, and we're tomorrow at noon. And so yeah. Now, granted, going forward, starting on the 22nd, it's gonna be an earlier show. Yeah, it's gonna be an earlier show. Okay. But anyway, before you guys get out of here, make sure you check out the Squabble Shop. Make sure y'all subscribe to New Black Street. And yeah, I mean, be safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy work. Yeah. Oh, we got one more super chat in the building. We got Benjathan. Where is it? My nigga.
My nigga.
He goes, can you react to Exodus gameplay trailer, The Traveler's Creed? Might as well. We ain't got nothing better to do. Let's see what we're talking about. Is this it? All right. Let's get it.
Preparing to transfer now.
Hold on, make sure I ain't got it on 1 point. Yeah, I do got it on 1 point. But put it back on normal.
Your last chance to bail, June.
Do it. Weapon is a hell of a way to greet your new partner.
So you're June.
We're burning time. Now that we're all best of friends, let's make each other rich.
I'm not just here to look pretty. I got away with celestial tech.
I see a lot of potential in this new partnership.
Let me light the way for you.
Target acquired.
Many thanks again for your help.
You should have been honest. place is forbidden. The price is death. That's what it means to be a traveler.
Hey, I was just about to say that, Benjamin. I remember this game. I remember that it was being made by the people who originally made Mass Effect. Yeah, I mean that should look dope. I remember seeing it the first time and it looked dope. That's right. I gotta be honest though, aesthetically, I'm still interested. I don't know if I like the color palette. But I mean, either way, you know, hey, I'm all for playing good stuff. Actual good games, unlike 8-bit closed clown. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it off with that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.